Several years ago, I found myself in a constant state of worry and stress. It felt like I was walking on a tightrope with a churning sea of uncertainty beneath me. My heart would race, my palms would sweat, and my mind would spin in circles, trying to anticipate every possible outcome of any given situation. This was anxiety, a silent invader that had quietly and insidiously taken up residence in my life. It was like a heavy fog, clouding my vision and making it hard to see the path ahead. It didn't just creep into the corners of my mind during the quiet moments of the night, but it also seeped into my days, coloring my interactions with a tinge of worry and doubt. Physically, the toll was just as severe. I was constantly exhausted, yet sleep eluded me. My appetite waned and I started to lose weight. I felt like I was running on an endless treadmill, always moving but never really getting anywhere. Professionally, it was like trying to swim upstream. Tasks that I used to accomplish with ease now seemed insurmountable. Every email, every meeting, every decision felt like a monumental task. I was constantly second-guessing myself, my confidence eroding with each passing day. Personally, my relationships suffered. I withdrew from friends and family, not wanting to burden them with my worries. The joy and spontaneity that once marked my interactions were replaced by a constant sense of apprehension. I was there, but not really present. The turning point came when I realized that this was not how I wanted to live my life. I didn't want to be held hostage by my fears and worries. I wanted to reclaim my life, to experience the joy and fulfillment that had once seemed so effortless. I decided I needed to find a way to manage my anxiety and stress, and that's what led me on this journey. Before diving into coping mechanisms, it's important to understand what anxiety and stress are. Anxiety, in essence, is our body's natural response to stress. It's a feeling of fear or apprehension about what's to come. The first day of school, going to a job interview, or giving a speech may cause most people to feel fearful and nervous. But if these feelings of fear and distress are constant, it might be more than just an uneasy feeling. It's anxiety. On the other hand, stress is a condition that often accompanies anxiety. It's a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It can come from any event or thought that makes you feel frustrated, angry, or nervous. Stress is your body's reaction to a challenge or demand. It can be beneficial in short bursts, like when it helps you avoid danger or meet a deadline. However, when these feelings become a constant companion, they can turn into chronic stress and anxiety, which is where the problem lies. Chronic stress and anxiety can wreak havoc on your mind and body. It can lead to a wide array of health problems, from heart disease and high blood pressure to depression and panic disorder. But here's the thing, anxiety and stress are not inherently bad. They're normal reactions to the pressures of life. They're our body's way of telling us that something is not quite right, that we need to take a step back and reassess. They're signals that we need to take better care of ourselves. The key is not to eliminate stress and anxiety completely, but to manage them effectively. It's about finding that balance, that sweet spot where stress and anxiety are not overwhelming, but manageable. And the first step to managing stress and anxiety, recognizing and understanding them. By understanding what triggers our stress and anxiety, we can start to develop strategies to manage them. By recognizing when our stress and anxiety levels are getting too high, we can take steps to bring them back down. So let's remember this. Recognizing and understanding our stress and anxiety is the first step towards managing them. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to manage anxiety and stress is deep breathing. Now you might be thinking, breathing? Really? How can something so basic help with something as complex as anxiety? Well, let's delve into it. Deep breathing is more than just inhaling and exhaling. It's a conscious and deliberate process. Start by finding a comfortable position. Close your eyes if you'd like. Now inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs with air. Hold that breath for a moment, then slowly exhale through your mouth, releasing all the air. Repeat this process a few times, focusing on the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body. So, why does this work? It's all about the science of your body. When you're stressed or anxious, your body goes into the fight or flight mode. This means your heart rate increases, your breathing becomes shallow and fast, and your muscles tense up. It's your body's way of preparing to deal with a perceived threat. Deep breathing counters this. It's like hitting the reset button on your body's stress response. When you breathe deeply, you're sending a message to your brain to calm down and relax. The brain then sends this message to your body, slowing your heart rate, relaxing your muscles, and ultimately reducing your stress and anxiety. From my personal experience, I can vouch for the benefits of deep breathing. It's like having a personal stress manager at your disposal always. It's helped me navigate through some of my most anxious moments, grounding me in the present and helping me regain control of my thoughts. Remember, it takes practice. At first, you might find your mind wandering during the process. That's okay. Gently bring your attention back to your breath. Over time, it becomes easier and you'll start to feel the calming effects more quickly. It's also versatile. Whether you're about to walk into a stressful meeting, having a tough day, or simply need a moment of calm in your hectic routine, deep breathing is there for you. Deep breathing is a tool you can use anytime, anywhere to help calm your mind. Harness its power and make it a part of your stress management toolkit. Another effective way to manage stress and anxiety is through regular exercise. Now, when we say exercise, it doesn't necessarily mean lifting heavy weights or running marathons. Exercise can be as simple as a brisk walk, a dance class, or even a few yoga poses. The key is to find something you enjoy so it becomes less of a chore and more of a fun activity. So, why is regular exercise so beneficial for stress and anxiety management? Well, when we exercise, our bodies release chemicals called endorphins. These act as natural mood boosters, helping us feel happier and more relaxed. Plus, exercise can also improve our sleep, which is often disrupted by stress and anxiety. But it's not just about the chemical changes. Exercise also provides a distraction from our worries, giving our minds a chance to rest from the constant cycle of anxious thoughts. It's a moment of focus on our bodies and our movements, a break from the mental chatter. Let me share a personal experience. I used to dread the idea of exercise. It felt like another task on my already overflowing to-do list. But then I discovered yoga. It was gentle, calming, and I could do it right at home. Soon, it became a part of my daily routine. Not only did I start feeling stronger physically, but I also noticed a significant decrease in my stress and anxiety levels. I was sleeping better, my mind felt clearer, and I had more energy throughout the day. Now, I'm not saying that exercise is a magic cure for stress and anxiety. It's not. But it's a powerful tool that can help us manage these feelings and improve our overall well-being. And remember, it's not about how intense your workout is or how many calories you burn. It's about moving your body in a way that feels good to you. So why not give it a try? Start small, maybe with a 10-minute walk around your block or a few gentle stretches in the morning. Make it a part of your routine and notice how it affects your mood and anxiety levels. Exercise is not just about physical health, it's a key component of our mental well-being too. What we put into our bodies can have a huge impact on our stress and anxiety levels. This statement highlights the powerful influence diet can have on our mood and overall mental health. It's not just about physical fitness. The food we consume plays a significant role in how we feel emotionally. A balanced diet is a cornerstone of stress management. It's like a silent partner, working behind the scenes, providing us with the energy and nutrients we need to tackle the challenges that come our way. It's not about following the latest food trend or diet fad. It's about consistency, moderation, and making choices that fuel our bodies and minds effectively. Think about it like this. Your body is an intricate machine, and food is the fuel that keeps it running. If you consistently fill your car with low-grade fuel, it's not going to perform at its best, right? The same applies to our bodies. If we're constantly feeding it junk food or skipping meals, we're not giving it the best fuel to run on. This can lead to feelings of fatigue, irritability, and yes, increased stress and anxiety. In my own journey with anxiety, I found that making changes to my diet had a profound effect. I used to be a big fan of fast food, energy drinks, and late-night snacks, but as I started to pay more attention to what I was eating, I noticed a shift. When I swapped out processed foods for whole, nutritious options, I found myself feeling more energetic, more focused, and less anxious. It wasn't a magic cure, but it was a big piece of the puzzle. Integrating a balanced diet into your lifestyle doesn't have to be a daunting task. Start with small changes. Swap out a sugary snack for a piece of fruit. Opt for whole grains over refined ones. Add more vegetables to your meals. Drink plenty of water. And remember, it's okay to treat yourself occasionally. It's about balance, not deprivation. Remember, food is fuel for both our bodies and our minds. So let's make sure we're filling up with the good stuff. It's one more tool in our toolkit for managing stress and anxiety. It's not always the easiest change to make, but it's definitely worth it. Getting a good night's sleep can often be easier said than done when you're feeling anxious or stressed. Sleep, the underrated hero of our daily lives, is incredibly vital in managing stress and anxiety. It's like hitting the reset button on your body and mind, giving them both a chance to relax and recharge for the next day. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can you possibly get a good night's sleep when your mind is buzzing with worries and your heart is pounding with anxiety? I've been there too, tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling, counting sheep and all that jazz. And let me tell you, it's not a fun place to be. But here's where the magic happens. When I started to prioritize sleep, things began to change. I started with small steps like setting a regular bedtime and wake-up time. Sounds simple, right? But the consistency helped regulate my body's internal clock, and slowly I began to fall asleep easier. I also made my bedroom a sleep-friendly environment. I invested in blackout curtains, a good quality mattress, and a set of comfortable pillows. I started using a white noise machine to block out distracting sounds. I even began a bedtime routine that included reading a book or listening to a relaxing podcast. But the real game changer was when I started practicing mindfulness and deep breathing exercises before bed. It helped calm my racing thoughts and allowed me to slip into sleep more easily. And you know what? It worked. I started waking up feeling refreshed and less anxious. My mood improved, my concentration sharpened, and I felt more equipped to handle the stresses of the day. It was like I'd found a secret weapon in my battle against stress and anxiety. So here's my advice to you. Give sleep the importance it deserves. Treat it like an appointment that you can't miss. Because when you prioritize sleep, you're not just giving your body the rest it needs, you're also giving your mind the chance to heal and recharge. Prioritizing sleep is prioritizing your mental health. Managing stress and anxiety is not about curing it, but learning how to live with it. This is the truth that we must all come to terms with. We've discussed various coping mechanisms throughout this video, all of which can be beneficial tools on your journey. But remember, these are just that, tools. They aren't magical cures, but aids to help you navigate through the rough waters of life. We started off by sharing a personal story, a testament that you are not alone in this struggle. We then delved into understanding anxiety and stress, because knowledge truly is power. Knowledge gives us the ability to recognize what we're dealing with and find ways to manage it. We navigated the calming effects of deep breathing, the simple act of taking in air, holding it and releasing it. This seemingly small action can have profound effects on calming our racing minds and slowing our pounding hearts. We then jumped into the importance of regular exercise. There's no denying the science that backs the positive effects of physical activity on our mental health. It's not about becoming a marathon runner overnight, but rather about incorporating movement into our daily lives in ways that feel good to us. The conversation then moved to the crucial role of a balanced diet. What we fuel our bodies with directly impacts our mental well-being. The concept of "you are what you eat" couldn't be more accurate when it comes to managing stress and anxiety. We also touched on the importance of adequate sleep. Our bodies and minds need time to rest and reset. Lack of sleep can amplify feelings of stress and anxiety, so creating a healthy sleep routine is a vital part of this journey. Yet all these strategies, while effective, may not work for everyone. You see, managing stress and anxiety is in many ways a personal journey. It's about discovering what works best for you, what helps you feel calm, grounded, and in control. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. The important thing is to keep trying, keep learning, and keep growing. Because after all, it's a journey, not a destination. I hope this video has been helpful and gives you some strategies to manage your own stress and anxiety. If you found the information we've shared valuable, then don't hesitate to hit that like button. It's a small gesture, but it goes a long way in helping us spread the word and reach more people who might benefit from these insights. Also, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. This way, you won't miss out on future videos where we delve deeper into topics like stress management and mental well-being. If you have any thoughts, experiences, or tips of your own to share, we'd love to hear from you. So please, leave a comment below. And don't forget to check the description box for our recommended health products. These are tools that could further assist you on your journey towards better stress management. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might find it helpful.